Mm. All right, this is an open discussion. Who's there? Someone gave a like. I wonder if I can see the comments. You guys can drop comments, questions, jokes. Oh, it was Rameshwar. Hey, Rameshwar. How's it going in your world? Hey, Dave is there. Hey, good day, Dave. Down in Southern Oregon. It started snowing here this morning. Just resting in bliss. I'm doing a live tomorrow, 9 till 1 p.m. That's long. 4 hours, huh? What is time? Talking about, let's see. Oh, mm, yeah, nothing right or wrong. I mean, everything's just a story. That's what we're doing here. Everything's just a story. Why hypnosis, energy healing, astrology, religion, traditional psychology, cleansing or nutritional practices, any techniques can't work as a permanent solution. So that's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. Oh, Noel there. Yay. Noel. Oh, my longtime brother Noel always puts a smile on my face for no reason. He's from baby London. Oh, good, good. Babylon has fallen, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. We do a monthly, let me just put this off. We do a monthly live um talking about the BCC RSS, and I guess people come to help themselves know how to use the BCC RSS and how to know who they are. So that's going really well. Um, the next one is this Thursday, yeah, the 1st of December. So it's all exciting. People come with all sorts of questions. Last time we had a question about mortgages and loans. So we're going to be sharing a bit about mortgages and loans and credit cards. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just hanging out here. Any questions or comments or jokes, let us know. Just resting in peace. Oh yeah, we'll talk about on the Thursday lives about this energy chart. I'm sure some of you are familiar with this energy chart. Goes from red to purple, and red is like anger, and purple is like peace, and there's all these levels in between. It's sort of popular in, I guess, spiritual circles or the New Age community. I'm gonna, I guess, just talk about how this is also one of those stories which is just a story. But it's like one of those, I guess, false beliefs that people could let go of if they so choose. There's a lot of talk about managing emotions, and this month we're going to talk a lot about, letting go of false beliefs, and this is one of them. It's like this sort of concept that people have that they should manage emotions, or that there's bad emotions and good emotions, and that certain emotions make you sick, and um if you have a lot of anger, then that's not a good thing, and you're supposed to hire yourself or hire these emotions and go up in levels. And you know we're going to talk about how this how this is seen from the non-dual perspective. Yeah. Oh, Otto. Autolycus. Hey, brother. Yeah, Autolycus knows. There's a lot of idol worshipping, it seems. Yeah. You gotta leave nothing on the chopping block, okay? I'm just reminding myself. See, we're always actually talking to ourselves. There's no one out there. Autolycus sends a namaste and a smiley face. Yeah. So let's put on some music. See. What else are we doing? Oh yeah, Fernando Lopez and I are doing a live every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time starting tomorrow. And he was like, "Oh, what do you want to talk about?" And I said, "I'm not really fussed." And he said, "One thing I like to talk about these days is relationships and parenting and children." So I was like, "Okay, let's do that." And so I'll be talking about how a non-dual perspective, you know, relates to parenting, relationships. So if you are a parent or you're in a relationship, and you're not absolutely blissful under all circumstances, you're welcome to come and listen. Come and listen to a story to help yourself. What else is there? Oh yeah, and then we also have the premium seat get together. When is it? Saturday and Sunday, January the 7th, 8th, and the 14th and 15th. You can start your new year. Give yourself a happy new year under all circumstances. Transcendence. Transcendence, yes. Because I was just a funny thought, really. I was watching a video earlier, and by when did they say? I think August, September, October next year, people are going to be seem to be feeling it. You know, all these false beliefs. They're going to really, if you haven't let go of it, your false identity by then, oh, we're going to be on the hot seat. You're going to, you know, feel the blows. So, yeah, if that means anything to you, then so be it. What else? What else have I seen? Oh, yes, people giving a whole bunch of meaning to this world and their purpose. Um, there's a lot of seeming meaning, saving the world stuff, savior programs, levels, higher in consciousness. Again, it's all a very nice story. Nothing right or wrong with it. But it keeps that character in the middle row, as we always talk about on the premium seat, that character that has a sense of purpose in this world, gets to feel really good about itself. Um, so yeah, it's like the taller they are, the harder they fall kind of thing. And all the gadgets too, all these gadgets that are, um, being bought and used, and practices and initiation is another thing that popped up the other day. People initiating their way into feeling better. Nothing right or wrong, but it'll become clear that any belief system, any practice, any technique, um, in a way needs to be let go of in order to be blissful under all circumstances. So the more people hang on to their gadgets and their beliefs and their practices and their techniques, the harder it seems to break through, to have this, permanent sort of, how can we say, out of body experience while being in the world, it seems. So yeah. But if the one is, humble and curious and open and questioning and self-inquiring, it'll seem a lot easier. So I'm just reminding myself. That's about quiet on here. No one's got any jokes, no questions, no comments. Alrighty. Just listening. Oh, good. Just being. This is a big topic that's coming up now, eh? I see it a lot on LinkedIn as well and in the corporate world. It's interesting. Seems to be a bit more focus on presence or being. Yeah. And being is already perfect. That's the way you can easily spot the hook that'll keep you in the dream. Quiet before the storm. Lol. The quiet mind. Yeah, that's where everyone already is, the quiet mind. But some people tell me, they're like, I'm so caught up in my monkey mind. And yeah, it's just all that seeming idol worship. People think things are sacred and they get so upset when they hear a bunch of words about how everything's actually the dream itself is meaningless, but people really seem to want to hold on to their toys, like children, and then they cry and kick and scream, when they hear a bunch of words that they don't like. And that's actually your ticket out of here. If you still have buttons to push, look at the buttons and see it for what it is. There are no buttons. I am a fan of your lectures and appreciate the effort you offer at educating others to living. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, it's nice. I enjoy your comments too. You tell it like it is as well. And I think, you know, yeah, Autolycus knows what he's doing. Noel also knows what he's doing. Monkey, me, mine, mine. Yeah. Yeah. It's all just humor, it's all just humor. So if yeah, I don't know, it's just these emotions, trying to better yourself, trying to fix myself. I'm trying to fix my emotions. I should be not experiencing this emotion. I should higher my emotions. I should cleanse myself. If I do a cleanse, I'll feel better. If I buy this thing, it'll feel better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that on the relative. If you want to come back and play with the light and creation, that's your thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, are you good? Keep up your creative and original style. Oh, yeah, I don't really have a choice. Mm. But we are doing these sort of taking non-dual therapy into the corporate world, seeing as there seems to be an openness or a curiosity about presence and being and how it could seemingly benefit people who work in office buildings. And we talk about it in a more professional way, but yeah, it's still creative and original. It's still truly authentic. I am the person I am, as you see here in real life. I'm no different. There's no acting involved. And I think it's becoming clear again. It's reported a bit more and more that it's easy to say these things, but it's harder to live them. There's yeah, actions do speak louder than words. If you're saying things online and not able to actually embody them, people are, your mirror is gonna help you do that. Oh, I got a message, a notification. I've been getting so many notifications from cryptocurrencies and online shopping ads and oh my goodness. Yep, the Christmas shopping's done. So that's good. What else? Yeah, all my friends here that don't have any problems. That's good. There's no problem with having a problem either. Um, there is a ebook that I will be sharing, sort of launching, releasing during December, which may help you help yourself. Well said. So many people enjoy saying and struggle walking it or living it. Yeah, it's all about living it. It's easy to say a bunch of words. Even it's just a story, but the most experienced, so-called teachers and gurus, and they have a lot of followers. A lot of people look up to them. And I heard a funny one yesterday. Someone was like cheering another client on a live, saying, yeah, this is what you came here for. This is the purpose. This is what you came here for. You came here to this world for this. And it's like, no, you never came here. But the seeming journey, the seeming yellow brick road is like, oh, I seem to come to the physical world. I seem to incarnate. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, but did you really? I mean, it seems that way, right? It seems that way. The infinite nature seemed to cloak itself into a body. And then there's some teachers that are still confused, it seems. Not that it's true, but there's like this sort of resistance to being out of body. They want to somehow take their bodies with them and think that you can, physical immortality or something like that. Yeah, there's nothing physical about anything. Um, You're not, yeah, we can talk about this on the one-on-ones, I invite you to come for like a one-on-one or one of those group talks we have, discuss if that's something you want to talk about. It's really just open discussions where people come and talk and leave comments and yeah. And then that's their mirror. But yeah, there's no purpose. There's no purpose. You can come back to the world and say, like in a business meeting, oh yeah, it's my purpose to make a bunch of t-shirts, and my goal is to, um I don't know, sell 20 t-shirts. Yeah, okay, but you should know that that's not actually what's going on. You don't really, the you actually has no goals. Yes, talking does its thing, like talking talks. It's okay. Talking talks. But it's just talking. There's no longer a feeling of like I am the one who walks out the door and goes for a run. No, it's just sitting still. It's just sitting still. That's it. If there's a feeling of legitimately, and only you will know this, if it's, only you know yourself. I can't. People think they can know what other people are feeling. People think they can know other people's reality. No, there's no other people. You only know your reality. That's it. And if you're experiencing, we're going to go very deep on these next few sessions. Like, if there is a sense of experiencing at all, that's not it. Any sort of experiencing. No, I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't go there. It's being out of it, or like out of the dream completely, not in creation whatsoever. Creation itself is the illusion. So if I don't legitimately believe I'm playing with any of it. you know, I wouldn't. No, thank you. It's a big no, thank you. One huge big no, thank you to even thinking. So yeah, you don't have to think to be able to do this stuff, you know. You can actually be still in the stillness with no thought and do all of this. Yeah. That's the sweet spot of stillness. It's the thinking. The thinking. Oh yeah, yeah. It's the thinking. Oh, I need to think before I do this. Oh, should I go? Should I stay? Yeah, you can, if you're in the flow, you can do without thinking. It's not about what's the matter. It's not about the problems in the world too. That's just a distraction. What's the matter? No, it's what's the consciousness. That's what it is. What is the consciousness? If someone's upset, if something is not right, what's the consciousness? Not what's the matter. The matter is a distraction. Yeah. But it's nothing wrong with being self-sustainable, eh? Being a bit more self-sustainable. Anyway, it's been 25 minutes. I'll leave it here. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all again here. Oh, what? Just, I have no words. Look, just, oh. I mean, everyone's my favorite people, you know. Everyone's my favorite people, but man, you guys just, wow, showed up. Showed up to nothing. Good job. People get offended, eh? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with this because I'll go to a meeting and they'll want to talk about what are you gonna get out of this meeting? And I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything out of this meeting. Like, how can I get anything? Like, but yes, on the relative sense, I say for entertainment, like oh, I want to get inspiration and I want to inspire, you know, but it's just a bunch of words coming out. It's just talking. You're not getting anything from anyone or anything. Okay. There's no getting involved. You can think you're getting, and there's not a problem with thinking you're getting something. That's fine. But don't actually believe it. You know, that's anyhow. Any questions, any comments after you see this, let us know. You're welcome to join. There's only one and I. I was such a troublesome overthinker before I learned from your lectures of past, like 3 years ago. Wow, I thought we've been friends on here for quite a while, huh? Just like Noel and I have been friends on here for years. Just be. It helped me get out of stressful times I was in. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. You know, the overthinking, one has to realize that overthinking is actually valueless. That's where people come to these sessions and they realize, okay, I've been valuing a whole bunch of things and it's not working out for me. And I'm curious now about another way. And I'm like, yeah, there is no way. If you thought there was a way to get to this, that's the trickery. You know, there is no way. It just is. Years, lol. Yeah. Wow, we've been friends for eternity. So yeah, the overthinking, the thinking, the wanting to, you know, when you just step back and let life flow, it just is absolutely incredibly beautiful, incredibly meaninglessly beautiful. So yeah, then all this managing, you know, it's a separate self of things. Oh, I can manage my diet and feel better. And yeah, okay, on the relative level, you know, eat healthy, but you don't have to think about eating healthy. You just do it when you're just in the flow. You don't have to think about it. I don't think about oh, you know what I need today? I need to eat a bunch of, you know, spinach. I just Yeah, just sit back in the premium seat. You'll naturally just watch yourself from the premium seat, just being aware that, oh, okay, it was actually perfect after all. Okay. And then you're not doing anything from a place of fixing anything because you're already fixed. You realize there was no fixing. So yeah, but it's great. Thank you for sharing, brother. Overthinking, it's like playing with the devil. Ugh. Don't play with the thoughts. Yeah. I wouldn't. Uh, yeah, no thinking. The best place to be is in the no thinking, is when the mind is resting in stillness and life just happens. It's beautiful. But it's good that we share these things too, you know, on the relative level. I can make up a story about my fake separate self. And yeah, it seemed like it caused a lot of anxiety and stress, and I was caught up in a, you know, nightmare of my own making, really. Uh, if I'm attached to thinking at all. And then there's no space to be embarrassed, you know, like you can just be, and this presence of being can flow and it says anything it wants to say. And it just feels so peaceful, you know, just feels so peaceful. That's the peace. That's true health. The health is not about the physical body. You know, if we deeply self-inquire, we actually find there is no physical body. It's almost like your whole body becomes the whole universe in a way. Um, but that's also just, you know, something poetic for whatever's purpose. It's no words can really explain it, but um, yeah, you don't want to fix anything to do with, you know, the body. No fixing. That's the point, guys. No fixing. It's already fixed. But if someone comes and tells me, for example, like, look, I'm having a hard time. I wanna I wanna fix something. It's like, okay, we're not talking about fixing things here. Okay. We're talking about seeing no problem. That's the thing. And yeah, then again, this cloak wearing magician, you know, with its staff that's going to go out there and say, you know, let's go help the needy and all these things. And this might be very triggering, you know. The point is to realize that the people that are suffering, or even you and your own suffering, is the illusion. Then go create the joy from that point on without thinking. You don't need to think about helping anyone. I don't need to think about giving someone a warm meal that I see sitting on the side of the road. I don't have to think about it. It's just nature is going to do its thing. Just watch. Just it's happening. You don't need to identify with goodness and go make some sort of false purpose for yourself. Like, hey, and I'm just reminding myself here, and hey, I don't need to go and wear some identity and think that I'm doing good in the world and I need to fix the world and save the world, and it's my purpose in the world to go and, you know, set people free and all this. Okay. No, don't need to go there. Anyhow, it was nice hanging out with you guys. And yeah, I'll post a little calendar with little events where we all just come and tell stories and laugh if we're resting in stillness. Or if you want to help yourself, then maybe you can help yourself. And remember, the only thing that's real is love. I guess this is also just a relative sentence. Um, love is what love is. And fear and thoughts and thinking and bodies is the dream.